Hey guys, have you received our latest mission? Yes, looks like we're in for some excitement.
The Grand Maharaja wants us to travel into the future and bring back precious gems and tales for his pleasure.
What shall we do this time?
Jasmine flower garlands are placed on statues of gods as prayer offering. They are also used to garland important guests during functions, as a symbol of respect. The traditional women often wear the garlands on their hair as fashion accessories.
Lovely smell. Haha, see, I told you this is the best meeting place for us.
Just follow the jasmine.
Built in 1855, Sri Veeramakaliamman Temple is also one of the oldest temples in Singapore. It is dedicated to the ferocious Hindu goddess of power, Kali. Frightening appearance note how she is trampling a man below her feet and eating a woman's intestine. The temple is closed during afternoons, so go in the morning or in the evening.
The Sakya Muni Buddha Gaya Temple was founded in 1927 by a Thai monk. It is one of the most widely visited Buddhist temples in Singapore, often referred to as the Temple of 1,000 Nights. It features a 15-meter high statue of a seated Buddha, which weighs nearly 300 tons. Tarot fortune telling is a type of astrology popular among the Tamils. People will seek the tarot astrologers out, hoping to discover what their future held.
Holy Parrot, please direct us to the place where we can discover precious gems. Haha, Tekka Center, what a strange name.
Welcome to Tekka Market!
Tekka Market has been the heart and soul of Little India since the early days. Named after bamboo clumps known as Tekka in Hokkien, the market is one of the main landmarks in Little India, where different ethnic communities come to shop. You will be awed by the storeholders, as the Chinese ones speak fluent Tamil, while the Indian storeholders may surprise you by conversing in Chinese dialects. Tekka Market is also a good place to pick out a traditional Indian costume to bring home. Oh my god, this place is a sensory overload, with a wet market, cooked food, and traditional clothing. I must try the famous $4 biryani and explore all the exotic fruits.
Our neighbor's national fruit. I can't believe to this day they are still eating this. I can't stand the aroma.
Hey, you must be proud of Bangladesh's national fruit. Jackfruits are rough on the outside, but inside they are edible fleshy bulbs, often referred to as the seeds. These can be eaten as is or cut up and cooked. When the fruit is unripe, it is similar in texture to chicken, making jackfruit an excellent vegetarian substitute for meat.
It may be everything you said, but it still won't change my mind. Across the street from Theka, the Little India Arcade is a maze of shops selling everything.
This is a traditional mama shop. It sells an assortment of sundry items, canned products, candies and newspapers. Mama shops are originally owned and operated by Indians, but it is not uncommon to see owners of other communities nowadays.
Back in the day, mama shops were the gossip center of the neighborhood. Regular customers would come and trade stories as they bought just about anything from rice to soap.
Mama means uncle in Tamil, referring to the men of Chennai descent who set up five and dime stalls along 5 footways.
So we should call them Uncle Shop.
From Theka Center to Buffalo Road, you will be struck by the number of goldsmith shops here. This is because gold is the symbolic to the Indian community. You can see the whole variety of gold in this shop.
Another very common trade among the Indians is spice trading. The Indians brought many other spices to Singapore to sell, such as basil, cardamom, and cinnamon.
Many Indians are also money changers. You can find many money changers along the streets. Some of these money changers open 24 hours a day, so it's highly convenient for travelers to exchange their money.
Wow, look at all these wonderful costumes. I'm sure our palace ladies will go crazy over them. This is the traditional way of wearing the sari.
Just you can wear first petticoat. Then take it to a petticoat.
I'm feeling hungry. Let's check out their food scene.
Vegetable pakora, which is actually made up of different types of vegetables and is done into a patty and then fried. Okay, then we'll go clockwise, starting from palak paneer and spinach with cottage cheese. Have you heard of cottage cheese before? 2 pieces of the cottage cheese there. The rest are all inside the spinach itself. And that particular spinach is not just any ordinary spinach. It is Indian spinach. It comes all the way from India. Okay. Next to this one is butter chicken. Okay, this is a typical North Indian dish. It's done with cream as well as cashew. Typical South Indian dish called yellow dal. Usually during vegetarian days, this is one of the dishes that people always eat, the Indians eat. Tandoor baked chicken, North Indian dish. Then your prawn goa, which is also a typical North Indian dish. It's done with a creamy sauce, so none of these items are spicy, but in Lucknow we actually cook it from spice level 1 to level 6, which is extremely hot. Okay, now all these are your naans, plain naan is actually your bread, your garlic naan, and I think you have butter naan that's coming up as well, and your basmati long grain rice, least amount of starch in them.
Look at such diversity.
Yes, this is what makes Little India uniquely bustling and colorful.
Understanding,
Cooperation,
Communication.
Integration. The greatest thing we learn in this journey is that we must preserve racial harmony.
This shall be the most precious gift we can ever present to our Grand Maharaja.
So how do you think he will reward us?
It's so good here, Haw.
Yeah, the shopping is fantastic. I still have so many things to buy.
You think we can bring back Mustafa Center back with us in our time machine?
This is a truly food paradise. I still can't forget the naan. I am bringing some back for sure.